If you ever wanted to make homemade funnel cake, then today's video is for you. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Hey, you're watching Preppy Kitchen, where I, John Cannell, teach you how to make delicious homemade dishes to share with your family and friends. This funnel cake will be ready before you know it, so let's get started. First off, we're gonna pour about 2 inches of oil into a large Dutch oven or pot, and then we're gonna set it over medium-high heat. I want this to be 370 before we start adding our batter in. Just a drop of oil. Now, into a large bowl, I'm adding 3/4 of a cup of milk, 2 large eggs, teaspoon of a nice vanilla, measured exactly, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and we're gonna whisk that up. Give that a good whisk until it's nice and smooth, and now in a smaller bowl, we're gonna combine the dry ingredients and mix this up. This is basically like a runny pancake batter, but you're making the most amazing thing in the world, funnel cake. I'm so obsessed with it because as a child, we would go to Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm, and they have a really good funnel cake. Right now I'm adding 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, that's 210 grams, half a teaspoon of salt, and 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder so it can puff up. Our scale is done. We're gonna give this a whisk and keep a careful eye on our oil. You want it to be 370, so if it's too cold, it'll be soggy. If it's too hot, they'll be burnt. Candy thermometer is very helpful right now. A quick word about the whole funnel thing. So I just so happened to find in the basement this funnel that I used for filling pastries. It's kind of fancy and I love it, but I never use it, except for today. If you don't have a big funnel, what you can just do is use a pastry bag and just snip the tip off. Really is so easy and foolproof, so you can use a funnel, a bag, and I'll show you both ways, I think. My oil's getting close. We're gonna combine the wet and the dry right now. I'm just gonna stir it together because that whisk is gonna be a mess. My gosh, I love seeing the potential of the deliciousness that will be funnel cake. I'm just gonna fold it together, get rid of those lumps. I'm gonna try and use this. I am just a little bit skeptical if it is thin enough for this to happen. So let's add a little bit. There's a stopper that's built in, so this is the trigger. As I feared, it's not coming out. So we're gonna use the piping bag. I'll never get to use this. It needs a larger diameter hole. I know that if I put a lot of batter in here, it would force some out, but it's still not gonna be good enough. So we're just gonna set that aside, fill a piping bag up and squeeze it out. I want about a 1/2 inch opening so you can snip the tip off or use the appropriate round tip. And now we're just gonna squeeze this out into a circular motion to create a delicious disc to share with your family and friends. All right, squeeze that out. Should be about 6 inches, and you can just drizzle it to kind of create a nest. I'm gonna do the first one just by itself, but after you get more confident, you can do 2 or even 3 at a time, depending on how large your Dutch oven is. We're gonna fry this until it's a deep golden brown color, and then use a spider or slotted spoon to flip it out. And then keep going. Oh, I can just see the powdered sugar piled on top. You wanna get a wire cooling rack and some paper towels just to sop off the excess oil. And then this can just go upside down if you're careful. I'm so excited. You know, a lot of the fairs have been closed and not open for business, so I cannot tell you how many times I've been craving funnel cake, but it's not happening. All right, so 1, then you just keep going. This is so easy to pipe. And at first, the batter is gonna sink and you're like, oh, where did it go? But it'll come and pop right back up. You know, I'm gonna do 3 at a time because I feel totally confident in this. So we like to have these with just powdered sugar, but if you have funnel cake with something else, let me know in the comments. Is it jam? Do you have some caramel, some chocolate? Does all this sound good to you? And maybe you're just like, I'm gonna add it to my recipe. Let me know, I'm totally down to try something else. All my batter is done, and this made about 9 funnel cakes. It made exactly 9 funnel cakes, but it could be a little bit more or a little bit less. You might like yours jumbo mega funnel. Once these are out of the oven, dust liberally with powdered sugar, and just like that, they're ready to serve. Let me know what you call these if there's a different name where you live. If you like this video, check out my quick and easy dessert playlist. Crunchy, perfectly sweet, just right. I'll see you in the next video.